A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English. Hello, it's A+, it's Reese, it's Laura, and we're back. And it's Simon and Lucia too, because today it's Culture Shock. And the title of the article is Goodbye, Aunt Chi-Chi, and Rest in Peace.
Oh no, this sounds like a sad article.
It's kind of sad. I wrote this article, and it was an interesting experience to write it, an emotional one too.
Okay.
Today we're talking about funerals and death. A very serious subject, but something that we need to talk about. And something that Simon needs to learn about, because this is his first time at a funeral in Taiwan.
No.
Well, before we learn about their experiences, here's a warm-up question. Laura, what do you know about funerals? Share your experiences.
I actually went to one end of last year, and it was really sad. A lot of people cried. But then we had to look at this. It's kind of like a music video of her. Like we see like photos of her and stuff like that, and her friends. It was quite warm. Yeah. 所以其实有时候我们的告别式或是葬礼，我们如果去参加的话，其实是 we want to remember how good this person was， 就是这个人有多好。那有时候我们可以不用这么的难过哀伤，也是可以比较温馨。比较 heartwarming 比较温馨的感觉也是 OK 的。
Yeah, funerals are usually times for us to be sad. But I think they can be an opportunity for us to celebrate somebody's life too. I have been to a few funerals in my life before.
Right.
One for my grandmother, which I remember being a very upsetting experience. But it's an important thing to do to really say goodbye to our loved ones.
Oh no.
Well, let's get into the article and see how Simon and Lucia do at Lucia's great-aunt's funeral.
Culture Shock! Goodbye, Aunt Chi-Chi, and rest in peace. Warm-up question. What do you know about funerals? Share your experiences.
Lucia just had a phone call with her mother. Lucia's mother told her that her great-aunt has passed away.
Oh no! Aunt Chi-Chi passed away yesterday.
I'm so sorry, Lucia. Your Aunt Chi-Chi was nice.
She really was. She was so kind and cooked the best food. I'll miss her a lot.
Would you like me to come with you to the funeral? We can say goodbye to her together.
Yes, please. It's going to be a difficult day.
Of course. How should we prepare?
We should wear black clothes. Just a t-shirt will be fine. We should also prepare a white envelope with money.
How much cash should we give?
I'll put $1,300 NT. It should be an odd number of hundreds. People think even numbers could double bad luck.
So at the beginning of today's story, Lucia just had a phone call with her mother. Lucia's mother told her that her great-aunt has passed away. Lucia says, "Oh no, Aunt Chi-Chi passed away yesterday."
天哪！ 所以一开始我们就看到Lucia 的 Aunt Chi-Chi， 可是其实她应该是姨婆。I actually looked this up， 就昨天就过世了。
Yeah, 过世 passed away.
You don't say die.
Yeah, in English and in Chinese as well, we have many different ways to say die. The word die is kind of harsh and it doesn't sound very nice and doesn't really consider our emotions. So sometimes we find a different way to explain this kind of situation. We use phrases like pass away or kick the bucket, or even pop your clogs, which is maybe too much of a light-hearted way to say that somebody has died. We like to use these words or phrases because it feels scary to say die.
没错，其实像是我们中文也是会说某一个人死了。That doesn't sound too nice. Like there are euphemisms, 就是比较委婉的说法，就是 pass away. 我们课文的说法就是过世。那当然呢，我们也有就是比较俏皮的方式。刚刚 Reese 有说到，我自己个人是喜欢 kick the bucket，因为我们不是会提到 bucket list。对啊，就是我们。就是人生死之前一定要做的一些事情，人生都一定要做的事情，这样子就是 bucket list.
I think in Chinese you can also say 他走了, right? Like that person has left.
Yeah.
It's just a nicer way of saying died. Well, back to the article, and we can see that Simon and Lucia are sitting on the sofa, and Simon is holding Lucia's hand. Lucia is crying. Oh, poor Lucia. Well, Lucia is obviously feeling very upset, so how can you comfort somebody? How can you make somebody feel better when they're feeling sad?
I sometimes feel like it depends how close you are with this person. Like, 如果你真的不太认识，我觉得不要去讲一些 like things that you think, oh, this will make them feel better. 然后你可能可以就是 just say nothing and like be with them. 我觉得就是跟陪伴他们欸。
Yeah, you know, Simon is holding Lucia's hand. I think that's a really important thing, to have that physical touch or physical
even
presence.
Hugs, 就是抱抱呢。
Yeah, you know, when I'm really sad, I think that's what I prefer. I don't want somebody to say, it will be okay. Or,
be strong.
Yeah, I don't.
我觉得这是什么啊？对啊。
I just want somebody to be there with me and be there for me.
Yeah.
It's always nice to
Things
know.
will get better. 可是你明明很伤心。
Yeah.
对啊，我觉得 that won't really help.
Yeah. So how would you prefer to be comforted?
I think I want somebody to be with me, and so I won't feel like depressed a lot, because when you're alone, 你一个人很伤心，然后你的好朋友或者是你的亲人已经 passed away 过世的话，一个人真的心情会很糟。
Well, next time you're sad, I'm going to come over with some cookie dough ice cream and we'll just watch a movie.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
With 朋友.
Yes. Well, back to the article, and Simon says, I'm so sorry, Lucia. Your Aunt Chi-Chi was nice. Lucia says, she really was. She was so kind and cooked the best food. I'll miss her a lot. Well, Lucia seems pretty upset, and Simon's doing his best to make her feel better. Well, let's talk about aunties. Aunties, or I think in American they say a different word. Aunt.
Okay, it sounds like 蚂蚁.
Yeah. I have two aunts, Aunt Carrie and Aunt Helen. Helen is my dad's sister, and Aunt Carrie is my mum's brother's ex-wife.
Wow.
But we're still very close.
Nice.
So in the UK, we say aunt or auntie. Both words are okay. But in America, they say aunt. Are you close with your aunts?
Some 有一些我的阿姨跟我还不错，而且你知道，像英文的 aunt or aunt 有两个发音哦，其实有很多的意思，像是刚刚我们提到的姨婆，或者阿姨就是可能是妈妈这边，然后爸爸这边可能是姑姑。Did you know this? Yeah.
Different words.
其实我两个都还蛮好的欸。
Yeah.
两
English
边
is much easier. You just have
I
one
know.
word.
Super easy.
We also use this word aunt, similar in Chinese, maybe to talk about a friend of the family who is an older woman.
我懂，就是看到那个阿姨你好，就是他可能跟你 you guys are not related， 不是真的亲戚。
Yeah.
认识很久的。
It's a nice way to say this woman is very close to our
长辈，
family. So then we see Aunt Chi-Chi cooking a feast for young Lucia. It's kind of a memory for Lucia. Laura, who in your family is the best cook?
其实 it used to be my mom， 可是她现在已经有点老了，所以 now it's my sister. My mom was great at pastry, 就是很多很厉害的糕点她能抢。But my sister's good more at the traditional Chinese dishes, 就是一般的那种家常菜。What about yours?
In my family, my dad, I think, is the best cook.
不是妈妈哦。
My mom's pretty good, and I'm sorry if my mom ever hears this, but I think my dad's food is better. He makes a really good sausage pie and a Sunday roast dinner.
我想要去你家。
So good. Well, back to the article, and Simon's still trying to make Lucia feel better. He says, would you like me to come with you to the funeral?
Oh.
We can say goodbye to her together. And Lucia says, yes, please. It's going to be a difficult day. So we talked about funerals earlier. I've been to one or two funerals. I went to one in the UK, my grandmother, and I've been to one in Taiwan as well. And usually at funerals, people are very sad and quiet, and they usually wear black clothes. There was one thing that I was quite upset about a few years ago when I was living in Shanghai. My grandfather passed away and I couldn't go to his funeral. Yeah, so luckily it's the 21st century. We have technology, so I was able to watch the funeral on the internet.
哇 ，OK， 所以 funeral 就是葬礼。那通常在 I don't know about Western. I think this is more Asian or Eastern. Girls, I think it's not. We can't wear makeup because we're not there to celebrate the occasion. 所以我们也不能穿很亮色的。Usually, like black is the safe color to wear too.
Well, back to the article, and Simon says, of course. He means he will join her at the funeral. How should we prepare? Lucia says, we should wear black clothes. Just a t-shirt will be fine. We should also prepare a white envelope with money. Now, the black clothes thing is the same as in the UK or in other Western countries, but this thing, the envelope with money, that's quite unique to East Asian cultures. So we wear black because colors are for celebrations, but black is maybe a more morose color that represents sadness and loss. But I think actually at my funeral, I want everyone to be wearing colorful clothes.
Nice. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, so 刚刚我们讲到的那个要包白包。Like 红包就是 red envelopes，然后白色的是有人过世的时候我们要去包。Yeah, that's true. I think I did actually saw on the news once, like there was a famous Taiwanese celebrity. She wanted everybody to dress up for her funeral. Yeah.
I think so too. I want my funeral to be a celebration of life. Well, Simon has a good question about these 白包, the white envelopes, and I would probably ask this question too. How much cash should we give? Lucia says, I'll put 1,300 NT dollars. It should be an odd number of hundreds. People think even numbers could double bad luck.
I didn't know that. I didn't know about the double bad luck. I know that you have to give odd numbers, but I didn't know that's why.
Yeah, even numbers, so numbers that are like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, apparently could double the bad luck. And we don't want any more bad luck at a funeral. So giving money at a funeral for me sounds like a strange tradition.
Really? Okay.
We don't have this in the UK. We don't give any kind of gift. You only need to go to the funeral. And Taiwan has a lot of superstitions about numbers, right?
Yeah.
The number 4 is bad because it sounds like death. Number 9 is good because it sounds like longevity.
9.
And also in Taiwan, you don't celebrate birthdays that end with the number 9.
No, 29, 39, 19. Okay. 所以我们刚刚有提到 double 就是增加1倍或是成为2倍，然后 luck 就是运气。所以我们应该要知道，就是如果我们要包白包的话，是要包单数，就是 odd numbers， 然后不能是双数。所以 that's why 红包 red envelopes we never give like 4000块 because the 4 is unlucky. 还有不能包单数 we cannot give like odd numbers of hundreds.
So if it's a 红包, it's supposed to be lucky. So
yes, like 2,000, 6,000, 8,000.
Even numbers are good.
对
For funerals, odd numbers are
对
good.
没错
I will remember this. So I could give maybe 700, 900, or 1,300.
对，在一个白包 at a funeral.
That would be okay. I remember the funeral that I went to in Pingdong. It was my friend's grandfather. And people were bringing the 白包, the white envelope, but the people who arranged the funeral refused the money. They
有
said
那
that
个
they
他们不
didn't-
收
Yeah,
yes.
they were like, thank you for the money, but we don't need it.
Or even thank you for coming. I
Yeah.
think that's what, yeah.
What they did instead was they took the money out of the envelope
And they kept the envelope.
and they kept the envelope and gave the money back.
对，就是有的人他们是不收白包的。
Very interesting. Funerals are sad but interesting cultural phenomenons. And Laura is going to teach us more about the vocabulary from this article.
当身边的人经历朋友、亲人离开的时候，如果你要表示慰问，千万不要用 die、death 这样的直接的字眼。英文呢，我们可能会用比较委婉的说法，像是 loss 逝去，或者是 sad news 难过的消息。那你知道更可怕的是，有人可能还会很白目的哪壶不开提哪壶，问候对方的家人说 How are you doing？ 你还好吗？当然对方是心情不好啦。这样问真的很没有同理心，甚至于还有人可能要对方 move on， 想开一点啊。所以以下的句子希望大家就可以能避免就避免，千万不要让伤心的人更加伤心。首先，不要自以为是的说 I know how you feel， 我懂你的伤痛 or I know how you're feeling， 我知道你的感受。虽然这样听起来好像是表达同理心，但是通常如果你不是很熟，可能还会产生反效果。每个人对失落和悲伤的体验都是不一样的，所以表达同理心有没有更好的说法呢？你可能可以这么说 If you want to talk about how you're feeling, know that I'm here for you. I am here for you. 就是我在这边，我会陪伴你。如果你想要就是跟我聊一下你的感受。再来呢，不要过分的乐观，说 be strong， 你要坚强一点，或者是 don't worry, you'll feel better soon， 不用担心啊，你很快就会好起来。我们其实要给悲伤的人时间和空间经历他的感受，不要强迫他马上你就要很快好起来啊，没有那么就是不用那么伤心，这样是我觉得是不太恰当的。那刚刚其实我们学到很多单字，你们还记得吗？像是 miss 这个动词就有怀念、想念的意思。像是呢 I miss my grandma a lot. She passed away when I was young. 没错，我的奶奶其实在我小时候就过世了，我非常的想念她。再看一个例句 Bill lives in the US. He misses his parents in Taiwan a lot.Bill 住在美国，他很想念他在台湾的父母。刚刚还看到的就是 funeral， 就是葬礼，它是个名词。I cried a lot at my friend Stacy's funeral. She was one of the nicest people I have ever known. 去年我参加我非常一个好朋友 Stacy 的告别式，她是真的一个非常好的人，我很想念她哦。我们来看一下单字例句。Marvin's family went to his funeral after his death. They were all very sad. Marvin 的家人在他死后出席他的葬礼，他们都非常的难过。Difficult 这个形容词就是困难的、艰辛的。我们来看一下单字例句。Our trip from Taichung to Taipei was difficult because traffic was bad.我们从台中到台北的旅途很艰难，因为交通状况非常的差。最后就是我们提到，就是白包要包的 odd numbers 的 odd 就是奇数，那是个形容词，而 even 或是 even numbers 就是偶数。So 3, 5, 7 are odd numbers， 像3、5、7都是奇数。那我们来看一下单词例句。Eileen's address has only odd numbers. She lives at 3579 Main Street. Eileen 的地址里只有奇数，她住在大街3579号。真的是蛮特别哦。好啦，看完今天所有要学习的单字，还有要注意的事情，接着我们来听一下我们的 Magic
Box。Magic Box。Hello， 大家好，我是 Peggy。今天的主题稍微有一点沉重哈，讲的是人生中必经的最后一个阶段，也就是死亡的这个阶段。In fact, my grandma passed away last year. 事实上呢，我的奶奶就是在去年过世的，而且那时候刚好是疫情高峰期，所以我没有办法回去参加告别式。 However, I'll always miss her. She was always so kind to us. 但我会永远怀念她，她对我们这些孙子辈的呢，一向都很慈祥。说到这个过世啊、死掉啊，你当然是可以用 die 来说 ，die technically 事实上是没有错啦。My grandmother died last year. 但是死亡在哪个文化都是蛮禁忌的一件事情，所以自然而然在中文啊或者在英文里面，我们都会有非常多的说法来让这句话不要那么直接。那其中一个说法呢，就是 pass away。比如说 Josh doesn't remember much about his mother because she passed away when he was little. Josh 不太记得他妈妈的事情，因为他在 Josh 很小的时候就去世了。去世。那注意这个片语不要跟 pass out 搞混哦 ，pass away 是过世的意思，但是呢 pass out 只是昏倒而已哦。For example, Lydia didn't eat breakfast this morning, so she passed out in PE class. Lydia 呢今天没有吃早餐，所以在体育课的时候昏倒的。所以你要讲人家昏倒的时候，如果把 pass away 跟 pass out 搞混，就有点恐怖咯，不要随便把 Lydia 给杀死。那不知道大家有没有注意到，我在讲我奶奶的事情的时候，除了说她过世的时候是用过去式以外，我还用了过去式来形容她很慈祥。She was always kind to us。没错，当我们在讲一个已经过世的人，或是动物，或是已经不再存在的东西的时候，通常是应该要用过去式的。所以即使奶奶慈祥是一个事实，但是因为她已经过世了，没有办法持续的对我很慈祥。如果是可以的话，那会是有一点恐怖啦。所以这个时候呢，我们还是得要用到过去式。那其他一定要用过去式的时机，包括发生在过去的事情，比如说我今天早上看到一场车祸 ，I saw a car accident this morning。或者是呢，过去重复发生的事情，或是规律的习惯，比如说 I worked at a Japanese restaurant when I was in college. 我在上大学的时候呢，曾经在日本料理餐厅打工。好啦，今天在这个稍微严肃一点的气氛当中，帮大家介绍了一下什么时候要用过去式，还有人过世的时候怎么说比较有礼貌，赶快学起来。我们下次再见。
Review time.
Okay, after that sad article, let's have a review time activity to practice some of our vocabulary words. Laura, let's play opposites.
Okay.
Okay, opposites attract. I'm going to give you a word that is an antonym, that means opposite in meaning,
相反字
of one of our vocabulary words. Let's try. This one's very easy, simple. Those are the words that
你
are
干嘛
opposite.
一开始就 simple？ 那当然是很简单的相反，就是 difficult or hard.
Difficult or hard, simple or easy. Very good. Let's try another one. This is very easy too. The opposite of this word is even.
Oh, even 其实就是刚刚有提到的偶数，所以奇数的英文就是 odd.
Can you give me an example of a really big even number?
A big 3,579.
Even number?
这是 even 吗？
79?
even 不是 odd. Okay.
Laura's not very good at mathematics.
8,888. 888.
It's a very good big even number because it ends in the number 8. There are some more words for you guys to review. We have the words funeral and miss. You guys can look at those together. But for now, that's all we have. We'll see you tomorrow for day 2 when we're actually going to go to Aunt Chi-Chi's funeral.
Oh.
Culture shock! Goodbye, Aunt Chi-Chi, and rest in peace. Warm-up question. What do you know about funerals? Share your experiences.
Lucia just had a phone call with her mother. Lucia's mother told her that her great-aunt has passed away.
Oh no! Aunt Chi-Chi passed away yesterday.
I'm so sorry, Lucia. Your Aunt Chi-Chi was nice.
She really was. She was so kind and cooked the best food. I'll miss her a lot.
Would you like me to come with you to the funeral? We can say goodbye to her together.
Yes, please. It's going to be a difficult day.
Of course. How should we prepare?
We should wear black clothes. Just a t-shirt will be fine. We should also prepare a white envelope with money.
How much cash should we give?
I'll put $1,300 NT. It should be an odd number of hundreds. People think even numbers could double bad luck.
Word power. Miss. Miss. Bill lives in the U.S. He misses his parents in Taiwan a lot. Bill lives in the U.S. He misses his parents in Taiwan a lot. Funeral. Funeral. Marvin's family went to his funeral after his death. They were all very sad. Marvin's family went to his funeral after his death. They were all very sad. Difficult. Difficult. Our trip from Taichung to Taipei was difficult because traffic was bad. Our trip from Taichung to Taipei was difficult because traffic was bad. Odd. Odd. Eileen's address has only odd numbers. She lives at 3579 Main Street. Eileen's address has only odd numbers. She lives at 3579 Main Street.
认识字汇
Double. Double. Luck. Luck.